I'm actually going to resize it into a flyer first. So over here, we're going to resize. Now there's options, obviously, for a lot of new things translating into doc, but for today, we're going to do custom size. So for flyers, they are normally 8.5 by 11. Well, that's one flyer size. We're just going to do that kind of flyer size today. We're not doing like a big poster, just kind of like that little flyer. So we're going to just put in our custom size, 8.5 by 11, and continue. I'm going to copy and resize because I don't want to just resize this and I would lose my social media post. So I'm going to copy and resize and open it. Okay, now, as you can see, it doesn't automatically lay it out nicely. So you do have to do like a little bit of finagling it, okay? And obviously I'll probably move these over a little bit. So as you can see, I'm just repositioning everything. I'm making it larger, moving things around. I'm going to obviously make River City Dancers a bit bigger. 6-week series. And also note, no, I'll show you this for flyers in a second. Okay, so, we're just putting things around. I would change some of the wording, right? Like, beginning March. I don't know. And 2. I don't know. We'd play around with what the wording is, but just for the sake of time and learning. So this is where this can get annoying. I'm trying to just select these things, but then this thing is popping in. So if I move it, I'm like, no, I don't want to move the swooshes. So what I have to do is I have to unselect this guy. So I'm going to go, we've got it selected, shift, and then it gets rid of, so shift click to get rid of holding on to this. Now I'm just holding on to this. That makes sense? So your little shift key is going to really help you out here. Now, a big thing on flyers that I want to talk to you about is always have a QR code. We are in the land of QR codes now, but have a QR code here that would lead them to sign up for the ballroom lesson series. Also have a website link, okay? Because some people aren't going to use the QR code. They might just take a picture of this. And if it's like a picture on their phone, they can't like QR code it. You know what I mean? So have both of those on there. Flyers are wonderful to put up around town. When you're designing this, just make sure to leave a bit of room around the edge. So don't have text like going all the way to the edge. This might even be a bit close, honestly. I would probably do it a little bit less. Okay, because you're going to print it, right? And they're going to cut off the edges. When you download something to print, so this is where you download. It's silly because it says share, but that's where you go to, well, you can share it with people, but you also download it. So we're going to download this. For social media posts, I always do PNG files. Well, honestly, anything for like on the internet. So emails, social media, all the things online, I do a PNG. For our printing, we want to do PDF. So they have PDF print on here. And crop marks and bleed is great to have because then bleed means they're going to give a little extra on the edges of your document so that your printer or whoever you go to get it printed at, if you just do it in-house, you don't need to worry about that. I wouldn't do that just because if you are wanting to cut them all, that's going to be annoying. But for like, if you're using a professional printer, do crop marks and bleed. Flatten PDF is also good. And then best for professional CMYK is best for that. So then you would download that. I'll show you what that looks like with the bleed marks. You'll have that. So when we look at this, you can see these crop marks. This is a little extra bleed that they have given us. Okay, it's called a bleed. I don't know why. So that's what we've got.